I'm Kristine Leahy, and welcome to another episode of Raiders Talk of the Nation. If you've been with us this season, you've seen everyone from icons.
The Raiders coming here, it couldn't have been a better team.
To rising stars.
You know, it's a whole team thing, and I've been glad we've been able to be a part of it.
And even a GOAT. But there's so much more that you haven't seen, and tonight we start with a former Raider also known as Beast Mode. Congratulations, you have a new job, the Chief Brand Officer.
I do, huh?
Yeah, you got a new job.
I got a job.
What's on the job description?
I will be an educator.
Yeah,
And
so you're
with
gonna
this,
help.
And with this opportunity, I'll be able to help a lot of athletes, you know, understand, you know, their place in their market.
You're helping them get the most out of their career, when they're playing, when they're after playing.
For on and off the field. I will be dealing with a lot of different personalities and a lot of different people. Some people might like the camera, some people might not like the camera. And they might not like interviews, and some of them might. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's more about just being your authentic self and standing on your principles, your morals, and your values.
Yeah.
If you do that in those interviews, you'll show, and 9 times out of 10, when you genuine, that shows. People gravitate toward that.
Is it true that you loved Oakland so much you used to fly there like once a week just to smell the air?
That is true.
What was it that you felt like you needed to kind of check in with?
Just to stay grounded.
Yeah.
You know, to stay grounded. I use it to keep my. I use it to keep my mind going. You know, being able to fly back home and, you know, deal with the youths. It was a way that it always kept me humble. You know, going back home, you know, it was just how I, you know, stay connected to the streets, and also, you know, it gave me a peace of mind.
You kind of at the end of your career where you were with the Raiders. Why was that so important to you to have that part of your career?
Growing up there, you feel me? It was like, the Raiders was, it meant something. You feel me? And I don't think it gave a sense of like community, like at any given time, it could just pop off and you could just get you a Raider Nation chant anywhere, anyhow, anyway. And I mean, you know, it gave you something to feel connected to. So if you a Raider fan, your family Raider fans, you die hard to the point where it's like you ain't hearing nothing besides Raiders. Regardless to whatever their record is, you see Raiders don't even make the playoffs, and you hear a Raider fan talk as if they just won the Super Bowl for the last 100 years. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Raiders fans still love you, even though you're only there for 2 years. You're very popular.
So you know when you win the Super Bowl.
Oh, I don't know, but yes, I can. Yes.
My bad. They do a parade. We had one in Oakland.
When you look back at your time with the Raiders, maybe in a sentence or a couple words, that's all you can use. What comes to mind?
Home.
Home.
When I'm playing for the Raiders and I'm there and I sum up in a word, that's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So now with the Raiders being in Vegas, I gotta give the Lost Oakland Raiders. I mean, you know, since I was young, it was a song back in the day. Look, you gonna get your song out of me.
Thank you.
But by the Loonies, they made a song called "I'm a Raider," and he say from the Bay to LA to Las Vegas, I'm a Raider. Raiders been in the Bay, Raiders been in LA, and they came home to Vegas.
Coming up, I go backstage with Vegas headliner and world-renowned magician Criss Angel.
Check out the motorcycles. This bike here is from OCC. When they used to have the TV show, it's actually featured in their book.
And I step out of the world of football and into the octagon with Dana White.
When they build arenas.
This is really freaking me out, I have to tell you.
What?
That is blood splatter,
blood.
correct? Oh!
Raiders Talk of the Nation is brought to you by Intermountain Healthcare, official health partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Discover your inner champ at raiders.com/champ. Allegiant, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Low fares, nonstop flights. Book now, only at allegiant.com. And by Coors LIGHT, an official beer of Raider Nation, made to chill.
Hey, what's up? It's Criss Angel here at Planet Hollywood. I'm going to show you a couple of highlights as you come to see my show, Mind Freak. This is an amazing display from a little girl named Avery who I met through Make-A-Wish. And we spent about 6 years together. She was in remission. We were doing a lot of events to raise awareness for pediatric cancer. And unfortunately, Avery lost her battle. And although she's not here physically, there's not a day that I don't recall the times that I was so blessed to have with her. This lobby over here is really important. We take donations after every show. 100% of every cent goes to the fight against this horrible disease. You can see the kids from Cure for the Kids, including my son Johnny Christopher's handprints here. So this is all dedicated. This is all artwork that has been done by patients and kids that have struggled, many of them who have lost their lives. And so we want to raise awareness during each performance. We want to raise money, and we want to try to be a very positive impact, you know, with our kids in our community. So this train here, New York City subway, that a lot of very famous people signed. You got Paul Stanley of Kiss. You got Flavor Flav of Public Enemy. You know, you look around and you discover things. If you come to Planet Hollywood, there's a lot of really cool things you can see and experience for free. You can check out Paul Stanley's painting, his interpretation of me, which was a gift that he gave me. Kiss was such a huge inspiration in my career. So over here, you have the Hall of Fame. You have all different celebrities with me, but some of the pictures come to life. It's actually quite funny. So when you come here, check this out. Check out the motorcycles. It's all chrome. It's an amazing piece of art, but it really is a motorcycle. I've ridden it. It's pretty cool. This bike here is from OCC, when they used to have the TV show. It's actually featured in their book. And this is a really, really cool bike over here. Hi, folks. So this is pretty cool. Again, this is an actual hologram. It doesn't work like the holograms that are projected. This actually is like an incredible technology that Hypervision came up with. And you can see it looks like the letters are literally floating. Over here, a lot of people utilize this LED to take pictures. This stanchion comes away and you can interact. I start to levitate, the backgrounds begin to change, and you can take a nice little selfie that you could put out in the world. Make sure you hashtag Criss Angel. Over here is the wall of awards. So there's a bunch of different awards here that I've been very, very humbled and honored to receive. Everything from Magic Awards, Lifetime Achievement Awards, some of the most prestigious honors like a star on the Walk of Fame in Hollywood. Gary Oldman presented me that incredible honor. This award over here, which is from the International Brotherhood of Magicians, or known as the IBM, which is the largest magic organization and the oldest in the world. And they presented me the honor of having the greatest magic show ever. So it doesn't get bigger than that. But I would say my greatest honor is this one right over here. This is from Make-A-Wish. It's called the Criss Gracious Award. It's their highest honor that they give for one's work during the course of a year on behalf of children. So I was really, really honored to receive that award. So really some interesting pictures right here. Siegfried and Roy, who are friends of mine, who are no longer with us, but made such a huge contribution to Las Vegas entertainment. Picture of my son, Johnny Christopher, me, Siegfried, and myself at the Secret Garden, where Siegfried gave my son a personal tour of that amazing place. And then, of course, my mom, right over here, but then the man himself, MD Mark Davis, owner of the Raiders. I had the pleasure of being invited with my family to go to the groundbreaking of the stadium. And this was a picture that Mark and I took, and I treasured it so much, I made it part of the wallpaper at the bar. So this bar is called the Evolution Bar because it's about my life and how it evolved and transformed into who I am today, all the way since I was a baby. So I want to thank you so much for watching, appreciate it. Hope to see you at Planet Hollywood for Mind Freak, where we'll blow your mind. Right now I got to get ready for a show tonight, so I hope to see you soon. Peace out.
As Criss prepares for his show at Planet Hollywood, correspondent Sibley Scholes went into the stands at Allegiant Stadium to meet a Disney star who, let's just say, really likes the Raiders.
Ryan, we've both been wanting to talk to each other for some time now. It's finally happened at Allegiant Stadium. You got the right jersey on. You're here to represent. How does it feel being here? Is this your first game here at Allegiant?
This is my Allegiant Stadium debut. My voice is already gone. This is a dream come true. I mean, I'm overwhelmed with emotions right now. I can't thank the Raiders enough. I'm born and raised, diehard Raider fan. I'm screaming my voice. I mean, come on, this is a dream. I can't even explain it. Raider Nation!
Are we ready to scream again? Did we get the touchdown? I don't know.
Not yet, not yet.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, I'm sweating in here. What's it feel like to be here? Again, I was born and raised in the Bay. I'm a Raider fan through and through since birth. When you have those emotions as a fan, seeing the trials and tribulations, but watching now.
I'll just start with, I'm the biggest Raider fan. And I know that is a bit, says a lot, and I know a lot of big Raider fans, but I am. People know from my Instagram stories, I get in arguments with so many people because I am ride or die, baby! Touchdown, let's go! Let's go! See? Come on!
Now I got the chills. We're over here talking.
This is seriously like our team, Raiders, Vegas. It's just the perfect combination. I live 3 hours away. It's so much closer than going to the Bay. I mean, thank you, Mark Davis. Let's go, baby. This is the year.
And we're going to drop the mic on that right now. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Let's go, Raider Nation.
Oh my God, I was on the big screen. That was crazy. Raider Nation, this is my dream come true. This is the season. Let's go. Let's go.
Up next, he is the man behind one of the biggest sports in the world, besides football, of course. I stopped by UFC headquarters to chat fighting.
I'm obviously very passionate about the sport. I love it just as much today as I did 20 years ago.
And food with Dana White.
We did a burger that is actually inside a tortilla.
This segment of Raiders Talk of the Nation has been brought to you by Modelo, a taste that's pure gold, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
For a city who had no professional sports teams less than 5 years ago, Las Vegas has quickly grown to become the place to be for sports fans. And a big part of the success can be attributed to one man who's no stranger to fighting for what he wants.
This is very cool. I haven't been here yet.
So this place was built and designed for fighting.
Built and designed for fighting.
Yep. Everything, if we could design and build the perfect arena, this is it.
I get it.
When they build
This
arenas.
is really freaking me out, I have to tell you.
What?
I've been in a boxing ring. I've never been in an octagon. Like, stuff goes down here.
Here we go. Yeah, no, this is what.
That is blood splatter,
That is blood.
correct?
That is blood. So we just had the Contender Series. Actually, no, this is probably here from the fight this weekend. Or is for
fresh blood. That's
I don't know,
great.
but yeah, we got blood in here.
So this place that you've built here is the best for fighters to train. Who's allowed to come here?
Yeah, anybody that's under contract with us, and we let other people come in, but everybody who's under contract with us can train here.
And you're gonna build one in Mexico? Did I hear that right?
Already got the land, and we're already getting ready to break ground down in Mexico City.
What made you decide to build one there?
Because the talent that I know will come from there. You know, we have one in China. I want a couple in Mexico. We got one happening now. Gonna do one in Puerto Rico.
How will those compare to this one?
Well, there'll be smaller versions of this. It won't be the arena. It'll just be the gym facilities. There'll be a place for them to eat, train, and have physical therapy.
But this will always be like the hub.
This is the hub.
I hear you have this thing called F It Friday, and that is not what most people would think it means.
Right.
It's about food.
Right.
Is that right?
Right.
Okay, what is F It Friday?
F It Friday means we're gonna eat whatever we want.
Oh.
We're gonna eat whatever we want. It's
All right.
Friday, and we're gonna kick the weekend off with something bad. And I basically search around for the craziest, worst food you could possibly eat.
What's the grossest thing you've eaten?
Probably the best one that I've had. We made these pizzas out of, you take the dough and you roll it up like a cinnamon roll, but it's actually a pizza. You make it like a pizza. Excellent. And the burger that we did a burger that is actually inside a tortilla with flaming hot Fritos and cheese and all that stuff. And it's way better than you would expect it to be.
Okay,
very,
I'll
very
take
good.
your word for it
Yeah,
on
you're
that
gonna
one.
have to. Yeah.
Since 2009, kind of starting with Kimbo Slice, you've always embraced digital stars. How did you know even back then that was going to be such a big and helpful move for you?
I'll tell you why. Originally, when we first started, literally no media would cover us. So everything that was done in promoting the UFC was done online, whether it was in chat rooms or some of these fan websites that had been started. I've always been a big believer in online. I also love the idea where I can talk directly to the fans and cut out the middlemen.
So you took the UFC from almost going bankrupt to where it is now. What is the secret to what you've been able to do?
I'm obviously very passionate about the sport. I love it just as much today as I did 20 years ago. And I think the key is that I was a huge fight fan. And I knew what I want. I saw all the things that I thought were broken in boxing, and I wanted to change all of them and fix everything with the UFC. Nothing is ever perfect, but we got as close to perfect as we could get.
So if the Raiders were to ask you that kind of same question, what would you say to them is really important in order to stay successful in this town?
The NFL isn't broken. The NFL is the most powerful thing in the United States, in my opinion. They created this event that is a must-see. Whether you're a fan or not, you have to watch the Super Bowl. That in itself is an incredible accomplishment. But this town loves a winner. And if you look at this season, the Raiders are looking pretty good so far.
Still ahead, a never-before-seen look at how the Raiders' impact extends beyond the field.
I'd like to introduce players of the Las Vegas Raiders here for you.
And a preview of an upcoming episode with the newest Raiders Hall of Famer. Raiders Talk of the Nation will be right back.
This segment of Raiders Talk of the Nation has been brought to you by Coors LIGHT, an official beer of Raider Nation, made to chill. Raiders Talk of the Nation has been brought to you by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Las Vegas Raiders. Cox, proud partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. And by Allegiant, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Low fares, nonstop flights. Book now, only at allegiant.com.
As the Raiders continue to take the field week after week, hoping for a spot in the playoffs at the end of the season, they also make time to give back to the community that has welcomed them with open arms.
This is extremely important. This is one of our monthly programs called Teen Scene. So this is diagnosed teens who have been either battling cancer or a survivor of cancer, and this is their way to get together and really, meet other kids who understand what they're going through and share some of the things that, other people can't understand what they've been through.
Raiders locker room. Not many people get to do that. I'd like to introduce players of the Las Vegas Raiders here for you.
Sure thing. For them to get to take some pictures with Raiders players and, get to brag about it at school the next day or something, hopefully they can, get something out of that. But for us, it's just awesome to hang out with them and, get to, see these great attitudes. It's really inspirational.
It was really cool. I did competitive cheer since I was 4. Being able to see it again, it was kind of special for me,
So I think Candlelighters is awesome, and I think the work they're doing and helping these kids out and getting them involved in the community and helping us get involved with them. I think it's been really special. And so really glad I came today and got to connect with them.
It's like walking into like a candy shop. You like want everything. Like you look around. It's cool. 10 out of 10. I liked it.
I mean, it's not just like we're giving back. They're definitely giving to us as well.
It's pretty awesome. Like I have one of my closest friends right here. She's like my sister. So it was cool. We were like taking pictures and videos. It's a good memory to have with her and everyone else here.
So much fun to look back tonight here on Raiders Talk of the Nation. Thanks for joining us, and as we continue to look forward, we leave you with a special sneak peek at next week's episode. Also, be sure to follow us online and on social media for previous episodes and content you'll only get from the Raiders. I'm Kristine Leahy, and we'll see you next time.
It's my last game in the Coliseum, and I'm standing there on defense. I'm on the field. I'm touched. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I turn, and there's a fan that jumped out onto the field, and he ran up to me and he tapped me, and I turned and looked, and I'm shocked. I'm like, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. And he steps back, and he just puts the O up. Security comes, grab him, takes him off, and I was like, you know what? I've officially made it.